Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Royal Family. Before we begin the episode, I am going to do a quick recap of all the story posts that were posted between the last episode and this episode. I think I should do it before the machinima intro because otherwise I don't think it would make much sense. If you want the full story, make sure to go read the story posts yourself. They are linked in the video description below. There is a link for Instagram and a link for Tumblr for each post, so you can choose which platform you want to read it on. There are 14 posts, so I am going to go through them very quickly and just go over the main points so we can get to the episode, and then as soon as I'm done going over them, the machinima intro will start, and then you guys will get to see the rest of the episode. Post number 1. Alisme and Caspian arrived at the ball, and Cleo was rude to Caspian because Caspian blanked and forgot to greet Frederick properly, but then Frederick said it was fine, and Cleo kept giving Caspian a hard time about it, so Alisme told Cleo to stop and told him to go away, and then Frederick followed Cleo and was like, "What the heck is wrong with you? Stop being a jerk." That's not what he actually said, but I'm just paraphrasing, but he was like, "Stop being a jerk, don't ruin tonight for the rest of us." And then post number 2. Alisme pulled Caspian aside once everyone was on their way to the grand hall for dinner, and they were flirting, and she told Caspian that she liked him, and before Caspian could say anything, Jessica interrupted and came to get them because some people were looking for them, and a reminder that Jessica, Nani, and Molly Grace are the only ones at the ball who know that Alisme and Caspian are a thing. Post number 3. Lady Nyla asked Alisme to introduce her to Caspian because she thinks Caspian's cute, but they saw Eloise was already talking to Caspian, so she was like, okay, maybe another time. And then Cleo came and tried to ask Alisme to dance, and he was being pushy about it, but Alisme left so she could go check on Sissy. Post number 4. Lady Eloise was flirting with Caspian, and Alisme was watching with Molly Grace, and Alisme started getting insecure and a little jealous. Molly Grace was trying to reassure her that there was nothing to worry about, but Alisme started to freak out because Caspian has never actually told her that he likes her out loud, and that's when Molly Grace got her cousin Winston to distract Eloise so she could get away from Caspian, and Molly Grace accidentally got Winston and Eloise together. Post number 5. Cleo told Frederick that Caspian has been with Jessica all night, trying to flirt with her, so that's when we saw in the last episode Frederick getting jealous. So he did this in an attempt to get Frederick back on his side and to get him to hate Caspian too. So Frederick was upset and went outside to cool off. Post number 6. We saw in the last episode too that Jessica and Frederick made up. However, Frederick didn't say anything about what Cleo said about Caspian, so we will see more about that another time. Post number 7. Cleo was trying to get Alisme to talk to him, and Caspian tried to tell Cleo to stop, and then Cleo insulted Caspian's dad, and Caspian got so mad that he lunged for Cleo, but Alisme stopped him before he did anything, and then yelled at Cleo. Post number 8 was the fight with Ember and Minerva. Post number 9 was William telling Ember that they should just be friends, and then him and Minerva chatted a bit. Post number 10 was when Liam and Ember woohooed in Molly Grace's bed and got caught, and then that's when they got kicked out. Post number 11. Caspian asked Alisme to dance, but they got interrupted by William before they started dancing, and William and Frederick are blindly trusting anything Cleo says pretty much tonight because they've all been best friends since they were kids, so they don't really see a reason not to trust him. And basically William pulled Alisme to the side. He told Alisme to stop giving Cleo a hard time, so Cleo had lied and told William that Alisme was trying to start drama with him all night, which is the last thing the friend group wants is drama, but Alisme was like, what? And then she found out that Cleo also lied and said that she was the one who wanted to leave that weekend and Sulani when Cleo kicked her out, so he made it seem like Alisme rejected him and then felt too weird about staying and hurt Cleo even more by leaving, which isn't true. And then post number 12 was Alisme pulling Cleo to the side and yelling at him for what he said to William, so she was finally standing up for herself against Cleo. She was especially mad because he was making her look bad and turning her cousin and friends against her, which Alisme doesn't want at all, and Cleo was still trying to gaslight her, but she was fighting back. And then post number 13, we saw Molly Grace had a plan to get Alisme and Caspian some alone time in the last episode, so she pulled Caspian to the side and was like, okay, wait, before I say anything, do you have feelings for Alisme? And he's like, yeah, of course, I like her a lot. And Molly Grace was like, okay, I just had to check because Alisme was freaking out earlier and worrying, and Caspian was like, wait, why? Is she okay? And Molly Grace was like, you should probably ask her yourself. Speaking of, you can go meet Alisme outside, just tell the guard who you are and they will show you where to go. Alisme will be out there in about 10 minutes. So Caspian goes outside, and then Molly Grace goes to find Alisme, but overhears Cleo and Alisme yelling at each other, and she hears Cleo call Alisme some things, and she steps in and was like, what did you call her? And then Alisme tries to tell Molly Grace what Cleo did and how he lied to William and that he kicked her out that weekend in Sulani, and Molly Grace was like, what? but then Kaleo tried to lie and say that he never did that, and that it was all a misunderstanding, and that Alice May was trying to start stuff with him, and Alice May was getting so angry and so frustrated, but then Frederick and Nani came up to them, and Frederick was already so fed up with everything tonight, so he told them to stop arguing or to get out. And then finally, post number 14, Alice May finally told Molly Grace about how Kaleo has treated her since they were kids, and she didn't get a chance to tell her everything, like she didn't get a chance to tell her about the commenter comments that Kaleo makes, but Molly Grace said Alice May could come over Sunday to tell her everything, and the ball is on Friday, it's on a Friday night, but then Molly Grace told her to go meet Caspian outside, so that's where we left off in the last episode. So yeah, that's the summary. I know that was really fast. Again, to understand everything, you're gonna have to go read the story post, but I hope that was a brief enough summary for those who have read it and just as a reminder of things. But since that is everything, we're gonna go ahead and start the episode. I hope you guys enjoy it. Hi again and welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed the intro. I know it was a lot longer than, I haven't done one in a while actually, if you don't count the last episode, but I know it was a lot longer than usual, but I felt like if I cut anything out then it wouldn't have made sense. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. So we did see, we'll have to go over a few things. Basically, before I say anything, I just want to say that this episode is mostly just wrapping up the ball, and then we're gonna go do something else. We're gonna go see Alice May and Caspian after this. But this is why I wanted the debutante ball to be in 2 parts, because I knew what the machinima intro was gonna be, but I was like, wait, I gotta do story post before I do that intro. So that's why, and that's why we're wrapping up the ball in this episode. Currently, well, you guys saw, so Kaleo went home, and I can imagine, I'll have a story post for this, but I can imagine he went home and was like throwing a fit, and yeah, I'll do a story post for that, and then I'll go over that in the next episode. Liam and Ember, I mentioned in the recap in the beginning of this episode that they did get kicked out. I asked you guys in the last episode if they should get kicked out. I think pretty much everybody said yes, that they should get kicked out, which would be very realistic for sure. So I don't know how much more, like most of the drama at the ball was in the last episode. This episode is like, it's like the calm before the storm. So this is a happy one. We get a happy episode today. And I love how entertaining everyone found Lord Roman was in the last episode. I was going to just make his everyday outfit his party outfit because that's what he seemed to constantly change into, but people thought it was so funny and entertaining that I'm leaving it. So we'll see how many times I have to change him in this episode back into his party outfit. Usually he like immediately changes back into his everyday outfit, so I don't even think there's a point. I might as well just leave him. We'll see. So currently, Alice May and Caspian are slow dancing in the, I don't know, is this a gazebo? Is that what it's called? They're slow dancing out here. So we'll leave them here. They're getting their time to themselves, finally. So I'm gonna leave them here for as long as they want to be there for. And everyone else is hanging out in the ballroom and dancing. William looks like he's having a good time. Frederick, I mean, he should be tense. Well, you know what? I actually had to because if you guys saw in the last episode, I changed it back to Friday because in the last episode, it like went to what, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, one of those days that wasn't Friday when the ball is supposed to take place on a Friday. So I made it Friday. So I did have to redo the party. Everyone's like moods and stuff probably aren't, like the moodlets aren't still in effect from the last time. Frederick would be very tense right now. Pretend he's tense, not playful. It's the opposite of what he's supposed to be right now. He's just had it. He's so fed up. You guys saw in the story post, so fed up. I should also mention this too because people were asking about the parents. I honestly in the beginning wasn't even planning on having, like in the last episode I said, oh, James and Ian should be here too. I don't know where they are, but I said that they were like the chaperones. I wasn't even planning on having them be the chaperones because I don't think it's realistic. Like the king and queen have better things to do than chaperone a teenage party. That's what the staff is for. But so I don't really want to like call them the chaperones, but like I think that James and Ian, wherever they are, that they came up here, they were like having a game night, like James, Ian, Sadira, and Johan told Frederick and Molly Grace, come get us if you guys really need us. We're here to help, but the staff is mostly there to do everything. That they have guards. You guys saw the guards in the story post. Obviously, they're not here right now because it's just too extra for The Sims, but I had them in the story post, and technically the guards are the ones trying to control everything, but things got really out of hand, and Johan and Sadira just said, you know, you guys can come get us if you really need to. But I think that Frederick is so proud and wants to prove that he can do it himself. Like kind of how Alice May is. She wants to prove that she can handle things herself, and Frederick is too. Maybe it's like an heir thing. It's like proving themselves for when they're the future monarch, or they are the future monarch, for when they're the monarch in the future. So I feel like Molly Grace might have suggested a couple times, like maybe we should go get mom and dad, and Frederick is like, no, it's fine, I can handle it. But of course he's really stressed, and it would be a lot better for him if he just went to go get his parents. But I don't think there's gonna be any more drama tonight, so hopefully he'll have time to hang out with Jessica and cool down. But yeah, that's my backup reasoning for why the parents weren't there. People were asking, I mean, short version is I had them upstairs the entire time and they didn't show up in the episode, so I didn't have them in the story post either because I tried to have the story post be like as true to the episode as possible. But that was my detailed reasoning in my head in case anyone wanted to know. But okay, so let's go go over the couples that I had mentioned in the last episode. I asked if you guys thought Lady Eloise and Winston should have their first kiss because they were getting along really well. Let's get out of this group conversation though. Are you the DJ? This is a very fancy event and you're showing up in that. Can I change you into something else? I think she's the same one as last time. Oh, there's not very many options here, is there? Let's do this one. I think that's what I had her in the last episode. Okay, DJ came back. But yeah, a lot of people seem to really like Eloise and Winston and how they got together. But I'm going to have them have their first kiss. As far as oh, by the way, too, like we're not deciding end games here. Most of these characters can date multiple people, whoever they want. But me saying, oh, do you guys think they should get together here? That's not necessarily like, do you guys think they should end up together for the rest of their life kind of thing. I'm trying to have them date more because I know in the past they've just kind of like married whoever they first started dating, which I know isn't realistic. It was more like an efficiency thing than anything else, just because there's so many characters to focus on. But yeah, I'll try to have them date some more people before they end up together. That won't apply to like everybody, but as many Sims as I can. Oh yeah, and then Sissy and Zach was the other one. So maybe they won't, oh, wherever Zach, oh yeah, Zach's over there. Maybe they won't have their their romantic relationship went down from what it was in the last episode. But maybe they like won't have their first kiss tonight. But maybe they like continue talking after the ball. Oh, yep, Roman changed back. All right, number 2. Let's put you back in your party wear. So I got a lot of mixed comments too about Shen, because Shen was flirting with both Lord Roman and Baron Juan. Oh, he's got about the same romantic relationship with both, but he has a higher friendship with Lord Roman. We'll see. I just kind of want to like let them like see what happens. I don't want to force anything too much. By the way, too, Shen is gay. I know some people were shipping Shen and Sissy, but Shen's gay. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but he's talking to Lord Roman right now. Again, if it doesn't work out with either of them, that's fine too. So let me do, all right, wait, Frederick, there you are. Let's have you and Jessica, you guys can finally, oh no, don't do that. You guys can finally slow dance and spend some time together. And then the other one was Lady Zara and Lady Nyla. However, so I mentioned in the story post that Lady Zara and Lord Umar, they are going to go to Foxbury, and so is Minerva. But Lady Zara and Lord Umar are going to Foxbury, so I don't know, like now's probably not a good time for them to like get into a relationship or anything. I don't actually know where Lady Nyla went either, but they were flirting in the last episode. And then we have Nani and Malia, who were just having like a great time while the rest of Nani's friends were going through so much drama. I mean, Nani was trying to be there to help too, but for the most part, her and Malia have been having a great time tonight. Oh, wait, why are they having an unpleasant conversation? What happened? Oh, wait, I just said you guys were having a good time. Don't ruin this. What happened? Okay, they're fine now. Now it's a casual conversation. I don't know what happened. And then Molly Grace, oh, there's Zara and Nyla. But Molly, Grace, and Graham, why don't you guys hang out? We saw Graham got punched. I made it more of like, because we saw them get in a fight, Graham and Liam, but I made it a very much one-sided thing, and that he just kind of walked in and, oh, what are you doing, William? And that Liam just punched him like as soon as he walked in. It was basically like an attack on him. In my head, because Liam and Molly Grace used to date, that Liam was jealous, like low-key jealous, and took that. I don't know if that's low-key jealous, but he was jealous. He's taking that out on Graham. But yeah, Ember and Liam are gone. Eloise is still here though, so her twin brother left, but Eloise is like, I'm not leaving. Now, Winston and Eloise seem to be, okay, now we got a first kiss option. Oh, Shen and Roman are slow dancing, but like in the foyer. That's fine. Okay, now they're having their first kiss. Eloise and Winston, they're super cute. Oh, okay, they had their first kiss. Yeah, maybe they'll, well, I was gonna say maybe they'll continue talking and then end up dating, but I don't know the next time we're gonna see them. So maybe I should just have them start dating now. So that way, I mean, like, unless we do it on a stream, but there's so much to do that I'm definitely gonna forget. So let's just have Eloise ask Winston to be her boyfriend. Probably wouldn't have, but we'll say it's more like, hey, like asking him on a date after this. Maybe tomorrow after the ball, they're gonna get together. But okay, she's asking him to be her boyfriend. Yeah, he said yes. Oh, yay, they're cute. They're adorable. I'm kind of sad we missed Minerva. I can imagine Minerva telling William that she's leaving and like saying bye, because she's leaving to go to, I know, I say college, sorry, I'm used to college because that's what we call it in America, but I know people around the world say university, so I apologize if I accidentally say college, but she's going to university and she'll be leaving and like doesn't know when she's gonna see William because she'll probably be busy and not be able to come to a lot of royal events. I mean, she'll probably go to a few, but she won't go to all of them. So she probably told William she was leaving. I can imagine William saying like, okay, I'll walk you out, and like giving her a hug and being sad because he still likes her. So that was probably their goodbye. And then yes, Jessica, Frederick, they're flirting. Or no, they're dancing. They can flirt too, but they're dancing now. And then yeah, Zara and Nyla, they didn't have, I feel like it's more just like a little like flirting thing. Like, oh, do you know Lady Nyla? Yeah, I flirted with her once at a ball. I don't know. I don't think it would be anything too serious. Plus Nyla was interested in Caspian earlier, but I think it was more just like, oh, hey, he's cute. Maybe if I get introduced, then maybe something will work out. But obviously that's not gonna happen because Allison and Caspian are out. I think they're still slow dancing together. That's really cute. Let's see, what else do we have to do to close up things? Yeah, Sissy and Zach, they're pretty good friends. I can imagine that they have a lot in common and probably talk about a lot of things together because their friendship is really high. And now they're starting to flirt more. Now it's becoming a suggestive conversation. Oh, okay. I did see an option for a first kiss. I don't know yet though. I think they would just like continue talking after the ball and maybe get together after. And then Shen and Lord Roman are getting along pretty well. They're like away from everyone else, which is kind of cute. I have an option to have the first kiss. It's there. Sure, why not? Let's do it. It's the heat of the moment. That's fine. They're away from oh, no. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, I just missed it, didn't I? My camera freaked out. No. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Okay, all right, let's just have them kiss again. Okay, there we go. Pretend that was their first kiss. So for story stuff, because this will be mentioned in some story posts and will be kind of relevant for the machinima stuff. But so after the ball, so tomorrow, which is Saturday, Molly Grace is gonna stay with Graham and his family. I can imagine that they probably have a like vacation home in Granite Falls or something. So maybe she's going to stay with them for a day/night. So they'll leave in the morning for Granite Falls to meet Graham's parents. William's just doing push-ups, that's fine. But Frederick is going to stay with Jessica and Sulani for the day. So he does get a vacation. They both get a vacation. And then Sunday is when Alice May is coming over to hang out with Molly Grace so she can tell her everything about Kaleo and what he's done. So I mean, I think that covers most stuff. I feel like there's some people missing. We don't have Liam, Kaleo, Ember, Minerva went home too. They all went home. We'll like have future events with the other teens too, like besides our main teens, where they'll show up. So we'll see them more in the future. I mean, of course they won't be in the main story stuff because they're not the main teens. We'll see Sissy though. We will see Sissy a lot more later. But like, okay, so Alice, May, Caspian, they're still slow. I just think that's really cute. If they just slow dance the rest of the night, pretty much, I think that's adorable. I'm sure Molly Grace is covering for her. I'm sure she asked Molly Grace to keep an eye on Sissy for her too. But they do have the sentiment. Oh, what is this? Slipped through my fingers from people person lifestyle. When a sim has so many friends, it can be hard to hold on to them all. Even still, Princess Alame still feels bad when she loses one. Oh, wait, I think that's from Kaleo because her and Kaleo's relationship now is like really low. But I also just feel like that's very accurate for her. Like she has her like close friends. She has her really good close friends and a few of them, but she's like acquaintances with so many people because she is a people person. She's an extroverted introvert. She loves talking to people. She's pretty great at it too, but she is so exhausted. Even though she loved it, she's so exhausted when she's like had a big event or something where she's had to talk to a lot of people, where she's had to be really social. So I can see it just getting very overwhelming for her sometimes, and she will be pretty forgetful if she's told someone she would do something or was supposed to respond to someone or something. So I just feel like that's very accurate for her. But anyway, okay, I was going to show you guys the first kiss. Yeah, first kiss. What is this? Togetherness from feeling close with someone nearby. Oh, is that the only thing for first kiss? I thought it looked different than that. That's fine. Hot and heavy. Oh, a steamy exchange. Happy moment. All these movements are super cute. Glitz and glamour. That's not really relevant. So they're gonna slow dance for the rest of the night. Jessica and Frederick are gonna slow dance for the rest of the night. I think Frederick is finally cooled off. Lady Eloise and Winston, they're going to start going on dates and stuff. Technically in the game, they're boyfriend and girlfriend already. Lord Umar Tamar and Lady Zara are going to Foxbury with Minerva. They're all leaving tomorrow. We'll say they're leaving the next day. Of course, Lady Nani and Malia are still cute. I'm sure they'll spend the rest of the weekend together too. Zach and Sissy will continue talking after the ball. Shen and Roman will probably continue talking after the ball too. So we'll see how things go. Again, just because they're like talking doesn't mean that they'll end up together. I'll just keep you guys updated and we'll see them on occasion as well. And then Molly Grace too and Graham. Graham's feeling better after getting randomly punched in the face by Liam. And Alice May and Caspian will continue slow dancing for the rest of the night. I think that's everybody. William's just chilling. He's feeling energized. But we're gonna go ahead and end the debutante ball here, and then we're gonna go to the Windenburg Palace. All right, so it is now a beautiful, warm, sunny day in Windenburg. Alice May has just invited Caspian over. I did add him to the household because it's just easier that way, but I think they would have talked about it the night before at the ball when they were like having their alone time outside, and she probably invited him over, like asked if he wanted to come over the next day, and he was like, of course. So now Caspian has come over, and referring to the story post, so we saw that Alice May, she's only told Molly Grace and Caspian about Kaleo. She explained why in the 14th story post, like why she was scared to tell people. But I do think she wants to tell her parents now, and I kind of think that she would have tried to tell them today, but neither of her parents are home. Cedric isn't home either. I would think that Cedric is probably having a play date with Nani and Jessica's siblings, and then Amira and Jabari just probably had some important meeting or something to do today. I was kind of gonna have a story post based on that as well, and how she did ask if her parents were free, like probably one of the staff members of them just saying they're not home. And then she was like, okay, it's fine, I'll talk to them later. And then tells them that Caspian's gonna come over today. Tells the staff that Caspian is gonna come over today. They're gonna go to the island Bluffs, which I didn't know you could enter from here. How long have we been going to the island Bluffs? Since like the beginning of the series. I had no idea this was the entrance. Okay, so they're gonna have a picnic. So I think Alice May would have asked if one of the staff members, if their chef could make lunch for Caspian and Alice May, and then they offered it like, oh, do you want us to find like a picnic? I don't know if they would just have a picnic blanket. I don't know how often they have picnics. So they were like, oh yeah, we can go find the picnic blanket and a picnic basket, which I have a mod for, which I'll show you guys in a second. Okay, so they are going now, yep, travel to Bluffs. And I did download a new lot for the Bluffs. I'm gonna put that information in the description below. So yeah, the Bluffs I had before, we've had it forever, and I just felt like it needed a bit of an update, so that's what this is. I feel like the picnic blanket, well, it's already here, so we'll just say it's here. So we'll have them go here together. So the mod, it's a functioning picnic basket, and it basically works as like a cooler, so you pack your lunch into it. It's like an inventory thing. So I'll have them, once they go here, I'll have them place it in the world, or have Alice May place it in the world. But yeah, now I feel like it looks more romantic now. This is where Amira and Jabari decided to get together when they were younger. This is where Kellen and Megan, William's parents, where they eloped and got married. This is where Johan, which is Frederick and Molly Grace's dad, and May would go to sneak off when Johan was still engaged to Amira. There's a lot of memories that's happened here. So now we have Caspian and Alice May. This is like their secret spot. I'm gonna have let's go here. Have you place this in the world. So yeah, the link to this will be in the description below. So yeah, it's just this picnic basket. And then I'm gonna open it, I guess. So they have sausage and peppers, almond macaroons, and ceviche and chips. So sort of a bougie picnic going on here, which is fine because she's royalty, and this is what their royal chef prepared for them. Pick up serving together. Okay, so they're having their little picnic. I think this is so cute. I'm definitely going to have a story post here and some pictures because look at this. With Riche too, this looks super pretty. I love this. Yeah, I'll definitely have some pictures here. They're supposed to, yeah, oh yeah, they can sit together. Oh, there we go. Okay, so yeah, it comes with these seat cushions, which is perfect because the Sims can't eat on the floor, unfortunately. They can't like talk and sit on the floor. They can't even, can they sit on the floor? I don't think they can. They can just like stargaze together. And now while they're eating, we'll have you, well, what do you want to do? Let's have you guys flirt and eat and sit. They're both feeling flirty, but okay, he's almost done eating. She's finished eating. Oh my gosh, I didn't have her ask him on a date. Like that's the point. That's what this is. This is a date. What do can this here be a date? Like if they go here, ask on date. They're already on a date, but pretend she asked earlier. Okay, she's asked him. Let's see if the island bluffs aren't an option, then they can't. But okay, yeah, it's an option. Yeah, okay, they're on a date now. Pickup line. They're super cute. Okay, so we'll just have them flirt a lot. Also, I know this was like the slowest burn couple I've ever had. Thank you for your patience while I did that. I already knew that they were officially going to get together at the debutante ball. So it was just a matter of getting there, but then all of the story posts and details happened before the debutante ball that I hadn't originally planned. So then that just made it take longer. So yeah. Okay, now he's caressing her cheek. And then let's have them kiss. Now, oh shoot, we can't see it from here. I was gonna say, actually, can we see it from here? Oh, Island Bluffs is on a different island than like the palace and everything. I thought it was on the same one for some reason. Anyway, I was gonna say, so, oh wait, they're kissing, wait, go back. That, I know I said that Frederick's hanging out with Jessica and Sulani today. And then I think that Kaleo and Frederick are gonna hang out at Williams tonight. And then Alice, May, and Caspian are spending the day together. So I think Kaleo probably asked them to hang out because he's upset. He threw a fit when he got home. He probably wants to vent to William and Frederick. I know people are very frustrated with William and Frederick right now because they're like blindly trusting Kaleo. So we'll see more about that later. But I think it'll be different once they hear everything that Kaleo has done and everything that's happened. But for now, they have their, like, Kaleo has their trust. They have Kaleo's trust. Kaleo has their trust. Yes, they trust Kaleo right now. But I was going to show you William's house, but that's apparently not here. But it's on the same island. William lives right next to Alice May. But there will be more details for story posts. I will probably do a recap before the intro of the next episode as well. Like a recap of the story post so everyone's on the same page when we start the episode. But yeah, I think we're going to end this episode here. In the next episode, Juliet and Manuel, they will have their baby. And then I forgot to mention this in the last episode, but I did do a makeover for Princess Kimberly. So she's now living in Sulani, so I will link that video in the description below as well. And if you saw that video, I announced that Kimmy and Makana Kimmy's pregnant. Kimmy and Makana are not pregnant. Kimmy is pregnant. So she's not gonna have her baby in the next episode. Kimmy will have her baby in the episode after that. And there will also be a machinima intro in the next episode. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let me know what your favorite part was in the description below. Let me know your thoughts on everything. I was gonna say like one specific thing, but there's so much happening. I don't know if I can. Please remember to be kind and respectful. Please remember to think before you say something. I just want to keep this a safe environment and a safe community for everyone here. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for your support, your patience with everything, your encouragement. Just, you guys are amazing, so thank you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications if you have not already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!